Still doing intense cardio to burn belly fat after 50? Not seeing results quickly enough? You might be making it harder, not easier. I used to push through HIIT workouts and sprinting workouts, but nothing worked until I discovered this one simple walking tweak that changed everything. And it's not intense, and it's not time consuming, and it burns fat fast, especially stubborn belly fat. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to do it, why it works better as we age, and how you can start burning belly fat by tomorrow morning. So let's dive in. All right, let me tell you something we all say: stubborn belly fat. Does that sound familiar? It should. So here's the truth though. Belly fat isn't really stubborn. It hangs around longer because most of us give up before our body actually starts tapping into it. We quit too soon. We will discuss two methods. You can do both or choose one or mix it up. And we'll discuss the science, why it works, and how you can do it to get the best results. Method number one, fasted walking. To be exact, I know it doesn't sound sexy or intense, but science backs us up big time. I'm going to walk you through, excuse the pun, how it works and how you can start tomorrow morning, literally. So here's the cool part. A study in the British Journal of Nutrition found that participants who did fasted cardio burned 20% more fat than those who had eaten first. That's huge. Even better, another study from the Journal of Applied Physiology showed that fasted low-intensity cardio not only burns more fat, but also improves insulin sensitivity and helps reduce belly fat over time, even if you don't change your diet. Isn't that wild? So here's the deal. When you wake up, your body is already in a fasted state. You've been sleeping, hopefully for 7 to 9 hours, and you haven't eaten anything. That means your insulin levels are low. Your blood sugar is down, and your body is primed to use fat for energy. So when you go for a walk before eating breakfast, just water, maybe black coffee or plain tea beforehand, it has no choice but to tap into those fat stores, especially that visceral fat. You know, the kind that surrounds your organs. Well, let me be clear. Your body doesn't burn fat from the exact spot you want it to. It's not like, oh, he or she is walking, let's burn the muffin top today. No, fat loss is systemic. Your body pulls fat from different places based on hormones and genetics. But that deep belly fat, already known as visceral fat, walking is the best way to tackle that because that's where we usually store fat first. So the trick isn't finding the perfect workout, it's staying consistent long enough to let your body work through the layers and get to it. That's why fasted walking works so well. It's sustainable, it's repeatable, and joint friendly. Aim for 30 minutes, but start where you're comfortable and work your way up to 30 minutes. Now, let's talk about why it's even more effective than hardcore cardio. When you're fasted, your blood sugar and glycogen, that's your body's stored carbs, are low. Your body prefers to use that fat for fuel, but this is more important. If you do high intensity, your body will switch over and start using instant energy, namely glycogen, not your stored body fat. That's why I always say don't eat before your morning walk. No sugar in your coffee, no cream, not even a stick of gum. Even if tiny calories risk breaking your fast, don't do it. And it'll shift your fuel source. Now, I'm not sprinting or crushing burpees. I walk for 30 to 45 minutes. Sometimes if I feel like it. If you are brand new, start with 20 minutes. Easy peasy. So here's how to do it. You wake up, you drink water, you add a pinch of salt to the water because hydration is key. You have a cup of coffee or tea if you want, but no sugar, milk, or sweeteners. Keep it simple and plain. Lace up your shoes and head out for that low-intensity walk. Enough to raise your heart rate, but not so much you're gasping for breath. You should be able to only breathe through your nose comfortably, or if you're holding a conversation with someone, but no more. Walk 30 minutes, depending on your fitness level. Then you eat breakfast, and if you need some meal ideas, comment meals below and I will send you the link for the download. Now that's it. And honestly, If you just did this 5 to 6 mornings a week, you would see results. And here's the bonus. Walking fasted helps lower cholesterol, which is your stress hormone. So when cortisol is too high, it actually encourages the body to store belly fat. Walking, especially outside in the morning, helps you reset that. You start the day calm, focused, and already ahead. Method number 2, the time saver method. You use this if you cannot commit to 30 plus minutes of walking in one go. So here's something most people overlook, and it's just as powerful: walking after meals. Yep. Short walks, especially if you eat, after you've eaten, can significantly help with fat loss and blood sugar control. There's a study in the diabetes care that found that just 10 to 50 minutes of walking after meals can significantly reduce blood sugar spikes, especially in older adults. What does that matter? Blood sugar stable means fewer cravings, means less fat storage, and better energy. So if you have time after lunch or dinner, go for a quick stroll. Nothing fancy, just 10 minutes around the block. Not only does it help digestion, but it tells your body, hey, we're using this fuel, not storing it. So between fasted walks in the morning and short walks after meals, you're creating a double win. You burn stored body fat and you stop storing new fat. That is powerful. Look, I'm not saying walking will magically melt your belly fat if the rest of your lifestyle is a mess. If you're constantly overeating or snacking late at night, it's going to slow your progress. And if you struggle with snacking, I have a video on snacking and cravings that you will want to watch. See the link in the description. But if your eating is mostly in check and you're looking for a realistic way to burn fat without crushing your knees or that dreaded every morning workout in the gym, this is it. Walking works. Fasted walking supercharges it. Add short post-meal walks, and you got a system that's simple, sustainable, and science-backed. So, are you ready to try it? Let me know in the comments below if you're going to give fasted walking a shot tomorrow morning, or maybe even start tonight with a post-dinner stroll. No equipment, no gym, just your shoes, some water, and your willingness to start. Let's do this.